Welcome. In this video, we're going to be covering Claude with code and the MCP integrated. We're going to set up a happy hour discount. I'm going to pull the menu into the view here so we can see what I'm talking about. Here we have our menu, and under catalog and menu sections is where we would set up these types of discounts. Let me clear that out. Normally, you would have something like, or you'd do something like add, you'd call it happy hour. When I say normally, I mean today, but normal will be changed because in the future, you should be able to go set up an item % discount, and you won't have to do any of this. You won't have to go look up the category like this, and you won't have to say 20. So you won't have to know these steps because there are different types of scenarios for these, and they require their own different features. And so we want to have this whole thing configured, but instead use Claude. And while you can do this, if you know what you're doing, it's not that big of a deal. You can go in here, create them, make changes if you need to on time. I'm going to kind of try to discuss some reasons why you might want to use Claude over this in the future. We'll just go ahead and delete this so we don't have it anymore. Now you might have a set of behaviors that exist within your Claude profile. They could be like post new specials, update the site or newsletters to changes to the product or the. And when you do it through here, while it could search, it could be scheduled to search on your menu periodically to pull in new menu information that might have changed so it can create these newsletters or provide updates to other features or systems that you're working with. If you do it through here, and you have your prompt set up to say, okay, I see that you changed the happy hour. That means we're also going to update some online documentation in some presentations that don't pull directly from the APIs. This could be beneficial for that. So there's a lot of use cases that are just hard to just say because it just matters how you implement all your things and how they will be implemented in the future. So we're going to warm up the MCP here, see how it's at. List all the categories in point lists. Okay, so we know it's active, and then we could say, I didn't write it out. Okay, we want a happy hour for the chef special category. I think it's called chef special. I think it searches on a fuzzy search, but that's a really particular one where there's a apostrophe and an S. So we could go back and try that afterwards. It should be 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. And then it asks, what kind of discount would you like? And as let's pull up the menu again. Sorry, let's pull up the schedule again. So it knows, hey, you better choose one of these things because I forgot to mention it. So we're going to do a % off item. Actually, we could just say like, what are the options? Okay, and so we'll go with option 1. of course, duh. See, there's a benefit to being lazy about this stuff, because it actually ensures that you get everything set up properly. But you could have put in the whole sentence, and I'll do that again on the second one. We'll do a test here. Now we have a chef special happy hour. Let's go ahead and pull up the display. Okay, now back out our list. We see we have the I'm not going to pronounce it. I'll just slur my words. Chef special. Say that 5 times fast. If we hit list all, we now have chef special happy hour. And that setup, it enabled it. It set it to the item % off. It set the constraint here to 2 to 4 p.m. And it set the value to 20. That's all we need for our happy hour. And there's more to this than just that simple feature, because what will happen next is, let's pull, I did this in the meantime. I said, list the sites. Well, we have 4 sites here. What if we have 4 sites of the same business type, or we have 4 sites with the same category name? We could just say, I want a happy hour for the first category of each one of these, right? Since I don't know the categories, I could say switch to California Caliente, right? I don't have to spell it right. Oh yeah, I said I was going to update the chef special, so we'll get back there and we'll see if we can do that with an apostrophe and have no issues. Okay, so now we switch to California Caliente, and I know that we have a burrito category. We have a burrito, right? And then I'll say I want a happy hour for the same happy hour as the Nemo Sushi had. Yes, check. Okay. So let's just see what I can do for the, okay, so they're in the main category. So now I'm not even explaining myself. I'm super lazy. No, I want to stay, yes, same as the Nemo. It wants to know if I want to go back to the Nemo Sushi and set up under the main. But these are the kinds of things that, like, this is well worth it, right? Because then we could at least not have to switch between things, set up new things, and we could duplicate our work with very little effort. Now we're going to pull down this here. And we have a site switcher here. So we'll go down to, where's California? Here we go. And here's our menu. So this is the main. And then over in main, we can go to catalog, menu sections, and now we have main happy hour. And it also has all the features set up with like very little effort once again.